Hey everybody. So we live in super duper interesting times. Like I try to stress this all the time to my investors, to my business partners, to basically like anyone that is willing to listen that is and has been my message for a little bit now. My message prior to that was that we're on the cusp of interesting times. And we have definitively passed that cusp into interesting times. And then so what comes along with interesting times is flat out technologies and use cases for technologies that people like would have never dreamed existed, like and use cases and scenarios where the like so I saw someone recently told me specifically that it feels like the world is like someone is shaking the snow globe of the world. Like uh, I think that's an accurate description of it overall, right? Like, and that's exactly what you are seeing within these things, and within that, like, I would like to premise and state within that like, um, I'm not the one like shaking that snow globe in any way, right? So this particular research paper, large scale online de-anonymization with LLMs, is put out by a few different institutions, very big institutions, Mats, Ethereum, and Anthropic, uh, and then put out on February 18th, 2026. And very specifically, so before this particular research paper, there was no like technology that existed that would be able to do this at a accurate level of recall precision. And what exactly is this? This is complete de-anonymization of online personas. Like that's it, right? And across platforms, it could be Reddit to LinkedIn to YouTube, whatever, right? This model will currently, at the moment, with the way that it operates right now, uh, pinpoint that person within about like 68% like accuracy overall, and then more and more data would increase that overall. But so it could be from like a simple YouTube comment, and they could you could utilize this model to like de-anonymize overall, right? And their research, and then like so within that and in their research, um, like I think so these things exist, right? And then so this code, this is 100% open sourced, MIT licensed. Like disseminate this across the world. Do whatever you would like with this overall, right? And then it's just technology. And then so what this particularly is and does is allow you to do exactly what I just stated. De-anonymize any user online based off of like what they state, right? And then as long as you have like a ground source of truth, you would be able to like very definitively like determine whether or not that is that person via their style, like stylistic choices, things like that, even if they try to hide it. And that's the beauty of this overall, right? And then so within this has a couple of different modes within it. So it's local, Anthropic, OpenAI. You can run it in like essentially any model, right? And then you need to do two different things within it. There's the embedding extraction, and then there's also like the actual like workhorse, right? And so you could set those as two different models if you would like. And then if you set it all local, you still need to put in the OpenAI API key in order to like go through and set that up and do anything that you would need to do. So even in local mode, you do still need an OpenAI key, OpenAI API key, as it is constructed. There's a way you could reconstruct this, and like it's open source, right? MIT license, do whatever you want with it. I'm not trying to make a dollar from any of this, but so ever, and then but so within this particularly. Yeah, you can set it up and run it however you would like. But how it is within this is that it's all it requires enterprise models. And then if you want like the high accuracy from it at the moment, you're going to want to run it utilizing enterprise models. So it'll cost some tokens, right? And that's like the what this particular research paper focuses on, and like kind of like that core subject of this research paper overall, which is that like none of this that exists, like none of the techniques, like what the models do within this, how they operate within this de-anonymization process, are things that don't currently exist in the status quo. What currently is the bottleneck around those things is that it requires expertise, lots of hours, etc. And then within this, the trade off becomes is essentially rather than that, in order to de-anonymize, you just essentially utilize it's a dollar cost. Throw some money at it, and you can get to it. And so that's the world where it is right now, right? And then so to me uh, are these things good or bad? Right? I think a lot of people are going to be very reactionary to these things and say oh, they're immediately bad overall. But I mean, I think that these tools are good. I think that this is a beautiful situation, a beautiful timeline, a beautiful world that we live in. Honestly, I can't overstate that enough within this. I think that there's a lot of people they rely too much on anonymization and all of that and it's become kind of parasitic to me throughout society overall. And then they think that there's no sort of checks, balances. They operate kind of freely. A lot of people to me it creates a lot of psychoses is the best way that I can put it, right? I don't know any other way to put it. A lot of people that I'm frankly, to me, my perception of it is that a lot of people develop kind of these dual personalities, right? And a lot of people don't talk about these things, but it's very observable, right? That they'll have online personality A, which is that anonymized personality versus the open personality, right? And then those two are often very much in conflict for a lot of people. That's I mean, there's a reason. Honestly, I'm very direct at all times. Right? At all times, I will tell you exactly what is on my mind. Right? Those two people do not exist. I'll own up to anything that I ever do online myself. And then so just within those things and how those things operate, I could not picture a better universe existing than this around these things. I don't know, this is awesome to me overall. I have no interest whatsoever in ever showcasing or demonstrating this particular method overall as to how it works, and diving into it in any sort of videos or I don't just for whatever reasons overall. But 95% accuracy is what you can get it up to, very simplistically and very easily. And I give you all of the code to do that. Anything that you would need, anyone in the world could do this, utilize this. Just put this through Claude Code, and you could do it, right? Set a 5-year-old in front of your computer and put it through Claude Code, and they could pull it off. And that's the world now. If you think that's bad, I don't know, check yourself. I don't know what else to say within that. I don't know. You're going to see more and more things like this, right? This is very much just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to these things. There's, I don't know. There's been a camp that's oh, AI is going to fail. AI is going to do all of this and blah blah blah, right? Okay, or it keeps doing things like this. Which one is more accurate according to what you see going on? And here we are, right? It's a brave new world, and then so you can either put your head into the sand into it, or accept that it's a brave new world overall, and that's it just how the world is. I didn't do it. It's Anthropic, Ethereum, Mats, etc. Right? And again, I think that this technology is good overall for the world. That's why I'm fully releasing it. I will never make a dime off of anything related to any of this, and I'm very happy with that. And I hope a lot of people use it. And if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.